Hi, my name is Kaan Altas. Came 6th at the Western Supermare Regional in Games Bunker, and I played engine.deck or kitchen sink, whatever you like to call it.
Hi, show us the goods.
So first is the P.U.N.K engine. So with Adventure sort of dropping off, I decided to move to P.U.N.K and take out the ogres and play this with the E-tellies. It's like one of the only other sort of just generic cards. It's like one card Hulk, which is part of like the old combos. 3 10-Ys, Swordsouls. There's just the standard. Cut Longyun from testing from previous lists, just wasn't coming up enough. For the 10-Ys, pretty standard, just 3s of all the good ones. And then 3 Vessel, because you want more access to like vanillas and stuff with the Adventure token. It just lets you play through boards easier, because you can just get access to all the good 10-Ys and Vishudo away stuff and make your bigger board with Ashna, which is really nice. For the Adventure package, so we played 3 Enchantress, Griffin, and Illegal Knight. This was insane. And then the 3 Wright, Adventure, Griffin, and Honorary Enchantress. This was like really useful game 2 against an Eldritch player, where I'd like Draco backed away 1, Vishudo'd another, did this with the last, and then Yazi popped this and cleared basically everything, and just left him under like 1 trap trying to play into the game, back into the board with established negates. So it's just, yeah, really good for back row. Didn't really come up against like combo stuff because I was mainly just siding it out. Rose package, so this is still part of like standard combo. Drew this way too much, which was frustrating, but got to play the garnets, I guess. And then the honorary bricks. So if you get like stopped on your like standard combo, you just Dagda Scythe, unfortunately. It's necessary evil. This is part of that combo. And it also got like a way to play under barrier in the side. Oh, sorry, in the extra deck. And then Call by the Grave and just hand traps. This underperformed. I kept it in just because I wasn't too sure about DD Crow. I sided DD Crow, but I was like, I wanted to kind of keep this for other options because it is still quite generic. And that's it. That's 48 cards.
48?
Yeah, 48. Onto the extra deck. So you got the boy, the field center, and Mr. Brad himself.
Goodness, it's so beautiful.
Shout out to Brad and the Firestone boys. So extra deck, pretty standard. So we've got our Synchro 10s. These 3 are just insane. You can do your standard combo ends on like all 3 of these, plus a blackout. It's like so many interactions, just rinses through everything. It's insane. For the 8s, we've got Chi Zhao and Baxia. Again, just good going first. Great at clearing boards, like a backup. 7s, got Yazi, Shoot and Riser, so standard Shoot and Riser combos and Yazi combo with your Needle Fiber. Great going second, just lets you clear cards and play into boards. Insane card, I love it so much. This is part of the Dagda engine, so normally just Dagda with Hulk. And then you chain Hulk on your opponent's turn, summon this, pop the Scythe you set off the Dagda in chain, and then you're going to make a Baron on top of Scythe blocking your opponent. Pretty gross. Formula is the last synchro, so it's to use with the Chi Zhao on your first turn combo if you don't need to extra deck lock them. And then this is part of the sort of Dagda combo to let you get rid of Jet Synchron and bring it back. 2 Monk for the 10-Ys. And then the last card, which I sadly didn't make, but was sort of an implementary way to play around barrier with the Hulk engine. You summon Jet, make Link Karibo, bring it back, and you can make a 3 material Apo through D-barrier. So like this with like a Griffin could still like sort of put up a decent, front. If you did get me D-barried, but it didn't happen to me today, and I didn't get to summon it, so unfortunate.
Would it not be better to play Access Code and Unicorn?
So this was one of the things I was going to test, but I thought I'd go with this for now because it's something I tested previously. But in future, I think probably it's weird because the second Monk came up a lot more today than it has in the past. and the Appaloosa didn't really come up. So if I can find another space and not have to cut the monks, then I'd definitely play Access Code and Unicorn, because I think they'd be much better choices. Side deck, pretty standard stuff. So just droll, slow everybody down, so I can play at my pace. And DD Crow, so this is for like Despia, and it's just good against like a whole bunch of stuff in general, like Eldritch, get rid of the Golden Lords, slow them down. 3 Twin, so this is just again for like, forcing out Branded in reds, and then trying to play into the board, or like playing through Flunder, and then Eldritch, just good generic back row. This card was insane, let me play through so many boards, because you just got so many free cards like Vessel and E-Telly and stuff that you can just in-chain send off this. Yeah, just outstanding card. I'm so glad I put this back in. And then finally D-Barrier if I go first. And there's some dead cards that I just don't want to use. Just put in D-Barrier if, again, I'm not like a mirror match or tennis Swordsoul. Yeah, and it was really good.
Very clean, I like it.
Thank you.
Shouts.
Firestorm guys, they're down there somewhere. Brad and Mike and the gang. Shout out to you, JY. Thank you for giving me a profile. It's my first profile.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Gotta get you this one.
Thank you. Awesome. And shout out to all the Firestorm guys at home if they do end up watching. Much appreciated.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.